If you are in the market for a new pair of hiking boots but don't know which ones are right for you, then Top Shoes is here to help. Bart Dickinson is joining me now to explain everything we need to know about hiking boots. Okay, where do you want to start, Bart?
Well, there's a lot to start. Let's see.
I know.
Let's start with socks.
Okay, that's easy enough.
You were laughing at some of the socks
They're
we have
cute.
here. But a good sock is the most important. You don't want to wear cotton for two reasons. One, it absorbs moisture and it's bad for your feet health. Hygienically and like blistering, cotton's bad for that. Number two, all of these boots have a lining in them that's made to wick moisture. So you want your sock and the lining to get along together. You don't want them to fight, because if the linings fight, then it causes blisters, but also it can cause your feet to become like clammy and kind of icky feeling.
Yeah.
So you want the moisture out. So for instance, like this shoe has Gore-Tex in it, and if you're not familiar with Gore-Tex, Gore-Tex is a product that is made to let moisture out, but lets steam or vapor get through. So it won't let a water molecule that's bigger come through, but it'll let a vapor molecule, which is smaller, go out so it breathes. So they use that in a lot of the clothing, but also in this kind of product, because if you're in a wet environment, you want your feet to stay dry, but you also don't want them to be like sweaty.
Sure, yeah.
And so those work good together by having a sock that's made to go along with the Gore-Tex, and that's why you don't want to wear cotton, because cotton and Gore-Tex do not get along at all.
Okay.
One example I brought is, this is kind of to start with the trail. If you're going to do some light hiking, or what we call approach shoes. So an approach shoe would be something that you're getting maybe around the base of pinnacle. For instance, you want to maybe jog, but you think about, well, I want to kind of try to start to go up that mountain, maybe run some trails. Okay, a good approach shoe would be something like this. It's got traction that will give you slip resistance, but it has good support, but it's not real heavy, so you can still run in it. It's lightweight. But then you say, okay, that's good, but I want to do some hiking now. Well, this is better for not only the ankle support, but the rigidity of this boot is going to be better for rougher terrain. So if you're going to be in a rocky situation where the ground is unlevel, you want that ankle support. It also has the good grip, but the support in this, I'm going to just kind of show you the rigidity of it. If you step wrong, this is going to give you a better base. It's not going to let your ankle turn.
Yes, that's a biggie. I notice a lot of these have, what would you call them? Like the elastic ties? What is this called?
Yeah, that's some people call it bungee lace. Some people call it, quick tie. These are neat. Like you're pointing out, it has a little pocket up under the tongue here. I don't know if you can show that on TV, but the laces tuck in that, so they stay out of your way. So you can tuck the laces in this little pocket in the tongue, and I'll pull them out of here so you can see it. So you can adjust it like you want it, the tightness you want it after you get it on, and then you can tuck it back up under here so it doesn't get snagged, or you don't trip on it. It doesn't get snagged on things when you're jogging or hiking.
And we don't have to worry about our laces getting untied then too.
Yeah. So this is a Salomon brand, just to kind of tell you some of the brands we carry. Salomon, as you know, they got into snow skiing way back in the early 1900s, but they needed something year-round. You can't snow ski year-round, so they got into hiking. Same thing with a brand called Tecnica that we have here. Another ski brand, start out in ski, but they are into year-round sports, so hiking, trail running, those kind of things. Another brand that people might have heard of is Hoka. They've kind of been the new guys on the scene. Only been around since 2008, but they've got extreme cushion, a lot of medical support behind them, so they've got a lot of benefits to the foot with that. And then again, you've got lightweight, very cushiony, so you could run in that as well as hike, like in something like this, to give you the ankle support you need.
Right. As we are wrapping up, of course, people can come to you to help with the fit of the boot, right? You're going to help them with that?
Yes, we want to make sure that you do not want black toenails.
No, definitely not.
So you got to have the right fit. You want to make sure you have plenty of room. You want to make sure you have the right width and the right snugness. So come get an expert. And not only that, these are very technical aspects of these shoes. It's not just something you want to buy off the rack. The support built in these is specific for each type of foot. So let's make sure we get your foot matched to the right shoe.
Yes, absolutely. Tops is there to help. Art, thank you so much for joining me today.